So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. He's on it, can he get away?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's picked out the run. Brahim Diaz. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing...
Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Real chance! And that is wildly off target. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Olise. Great vision. He's being urged to shoot. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Chance for a shot! Goal, France! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. And it's El Kanous. El Kanous stood his ground strongly. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now he's off and running. El Kanous. Now that looks a decent ball. And he welcomes it in. Lofted chance! He hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's El Kanous. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Chouameni. Olise. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Morocco are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Now it's Mbappe. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Takes a shot! No, just not quite. El Kanous. Olise tries to pass it through. And the shot! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Mazraoui. And he's managed to get free. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. El Ainaoui. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. El Kanous. Riyad. And that's a good ball. Oh, look at the space. And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, good-looking ball. El Ainaoui. And he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. It's a promising position, and he's definitely onside. Upamecano did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Engages and forces him off the ball. Olise.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And that brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Souhaitons tous ensemble la bienvenue à nos joueurs sur le terrain. Changement pour la France. Le numéro 29. Le numéro
Morocco
22.
kick off the second half.
À leur place, le numéro 9. Le
Well,
numéro
that's well
11.
seen too. Koundé. And it's El Kanous. Mazraoui. France come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Doué. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's El Kanous. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a key interception. Zaire Emery. He's looking wide, looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Brahim Diaz. And it's Hakimi. El Ainaoui. Riyad. He shifted it to the flank. Dembele. Mazraoui. Olise. And Zaire Emery. Camavinga. That's a little off target. And it's Diaz. Morocco do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Doué. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Unahi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And that was asking for too much. France perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Doué going face-to-face with his great rival. Koundé. That's where it came from. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Zaire Emery. Camavinga. And here's Doué. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Al-Kanous. Mazraoui. Al-Kanous. Distributed tidily. And it's Diaz.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Zaire Emery. And the break is on. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, that's well spotted. Chips it through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Threads one in. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here. Tchouaméni ventures forward.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Diop can get it clear. And they're back on the ball again. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Thinks about the shot. Decent chance! Goal, France! And they've got their lead back. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Morocco really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Riyadh. France, moments now away from seeing this one out.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Dembele. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. France have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Foster really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Spread out to the left.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Diaz receives it in a good... Vitinha! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been... Shoots! Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Tacho wins the duel this time. Now it's Shevchenko. That's going wide left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Gerrard! Against the crossbar! Foster. So what can they make of this? Oh, now he can run away with it. It's a promising position. And it's made its way to him. Gets the shot away! And he's stuck it away! And again they hit the front. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Yamal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. Cambodia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he's in on goal! Yamal! Great effort, but no way through. And we have our very first corner. Vitinha with the short one. He's having a shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Sitole. Turns back here, probably the best option. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Yamal. And it's Messi. And here's Shevchenko. Spread to the right. Backward it goes. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Aims beyond the defence. Chance! And he's found the net! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Goal!
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
And here's Gerrard. Carreras. Vitinha. Oh, well played, well played. Sitole. Foot in. And he's being shifted off it. Vitinha. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And he's there to clear it. And the shot! Just too much, fractions.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
That's good running with the ball. There they go, hunting in packs. That's destined for the flank. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's Gerrard. And here's Shevchenko! They want to be quick to recover this. But he's left disappointed. So, third corner of the game. Towering header! That has been deflected. That's put paid to the danger. Gerrard. He's looking wide.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Threads one in. Has a look up and delivers. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Driven forward. Pedro Porro kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. And Shevchenko! That's really well cleared. And the referee has blown for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Cambodia will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far.
And now,
They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. This isn't bad at all.
So a half that has been utterly unpredictable. A real cliffhanger of a first half, which sets us up perfectly for the action to follow. And we get things going again.
Cambodia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Can he get on the end of this? And it's Gerrard. Oh, he's having a go! Messi. Pedro Porro. That's very neat. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Yamal. Played out towards the right wing. Gerrard. Gerrard! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now this could be a chance. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Vitinha looking to shake off some unwanted attention. Look. And the finish! Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
but surely! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Diaz is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Messi. And Jamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Foster. Oh, good spread. Sends it crossfield. Diaz. And it's Vitinha for Messi. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Sitole. Tries to pass it through. Tacho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi. Diaz. And here's Gerrard. And this is Shevchenko.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Vitinha, looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's a key interception. Jamal. Still anyone's game this. One moment. And Messi! Oh, crossbar! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely weighted ball, and that is expertly dealt with.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Picked out brilliantly, shot a goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Vitinha goes short. And that's it. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? South Africa have the chance to go the other way. Sitole. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes, another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Sitole. Jamal. Foster. Tacho does well to get it back. Cambodia have got it back and they'll have another go. And this is Messi. Shot, can he finish? Of course! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Cambodia leading now. Looking for the run. And he cuts out the supply. Vitinha. Diaz. Well, that's a good run down the left. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Strong running down that left flank. And it's Gerrard. Gerrard! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Sitole. Now that's well seen too. Shevchenko. Carreras. Diaz.
So just 15 minutes still to come.
Today, please have your
Cambodia have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So this is it, one goal in it, and we're down to the last 15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist? Well, we are already up and running again. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Lovely bit of skill. Flings it across. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Now somewhat off target. Foster. Messi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That's been slipped through. Sitole. Now it's Diaz, and it's Gerrard. Cambodia, moments now away from seeing this one out.
Cambodia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Gently done. And this is Shevchenko. And that was nowhere near his best. And that is as far as it goes. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a try.